Welcome to the Shortwave Radar channel, and this is a quick look at how to tune VHF UHF signals on your SDRplay device. It's one of the common questions, and we're going to use as an example the NOAA weather channel, or here in Montreal it's the Environment Canada weather, which is the equivalent. But it actually will work on pretty much every type of signals you want to tune. The 2-meter ham band, for example, or the 70-centimeter UHF ham band, or any bands that you can have in the up to 2 gigahertz range. So most signals, first of all, in that range are all narrow FM. What does that mean? That means that the first thing you need to know is when you fire up the software, you press the FM mode here, but you make sure that you're in NFM here. This is important because that's how you set up. These are the way that most communications that is not general radio broadcast, we'll have a separate video for that, are set up. So FM, narrow FM, and the standard is 12 kilohertz. Here it says 12 kilohertz. That's the standard pretty much in the bandwidth for most of the narrow FM signals that you'll encounter in the VHF UHF range. Then all you have to do is enter the frequency. Now that is also a source of problems. Sometimes people will say, well, 162, and then go here and say, well, we're going to put 55 in here, so .550, and this is what it's going to outcome. This is not 162.55 megahertz. This is 162 kilohertz. You want the frequency to be 162.550.000. This is 162 megahertz. So this is 1 hertz, 10 hertz, 100 hertz, 1 kilohertz. This is a tenth of kilohertz. This is 100 kilohertz. This is 1 megahertz. This is 10 megahertz, and this is at 100 megahertz. And of course, if you add, you can go to 1500000. You can go 1.5 gigahertz, which is 1.500.000.000. A lot of zeros. So for 162.55, I will go to 162.550 and enter. You should have 162.550.000. And then you should hear your weather.
Soleil et de nuages. Maximum plus 4. Prévision pour Montréal métropolitain. La vallée par Environnement Canada.
So I was talking about how the MLA30 and some of the hardware you use might not be suitable for VHF. Remember that a dedicated VHF UHF antenna is the best. A long wire or a MLA30 loop might not get the signals that you want to receive. It's extremely important. They are not sensitive to that part of the spectrum. They're sensitive really in the shortwave, medium wave range. So that's how you tune. All you have to do is make sure that you have the proper frequency, FM, narrow FM, at 12 kilohertz, and then you can tune anything. If I want to tune a local repeater, see here there's one close, 147120. This is one of the local repeaters here. It doesn't have any activity right now. This one would probably work because it's very close. And here you have a squelch. If you are listening to something that is just temporary communications, you can actually put on the squelch. So if I do here, you press the SQLC button, and the squelch is, we'll have a threshold where the squelch actually will activate. And so that threshold is usually higher than the base noise floor that you see here. So you activate SQLC, and you could put the squelch. That means when a communications goes through, then it's going to probably show up. So that's the way it is, and that's the way it works for VHF UHF signals. So here we go. We had something here happen. So that's how you tune VHF UHF in general. Now this is excluding the broadcast band, the FM broadcast band, which I'm going to show in the next video. Enjoy my videos. Please subscribe. Give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.